Hey Busy Bees, it's Zhang! Fall is officially here and the leaves are falling, covering the ground in all these beautiful different colors. Today, I'm going to be making 3 more fall lattes inspired by my favorite fall flavors. First up is the peanut butter cup latte, and then I'm going to be making a caramel apple spiced latte, and finally a cranberry white chocolate mocha. These lattes are going to lift you up as the leaves fall down. Please be sure to like this video if you guys love lattes, and don't forget to subscribe below. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our peanut butter cup latte. First, I'm going to add my coffee beans to the grinder. Grind. I want a fine grind for my Vietnamese coffee filter. Since Halloween is during the fall and there's candies galore, this is an ode to my favorite candy, the peanut butter cup. Now in a mug, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of sugar, about 2 teaspoons of peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, put my coffee filter on top. I'll add in about 2 tablespoons of ground coffee. I'll even it out and then I'll tamp it down and pour some hot water in there. I'll let the coffee percolate. Once it's done, I'm gonna give my peanut butter and cocoa mixture a good stir. Since peanut butter can be a little bit difficult to dissolve, make sure the water is piping hot, or you can nuke it for about 30 seconds to move it along. Then when it's dissolved, I'm gonna pour in my steaming hot milk, making sure to stir to combine everything. Now, to top it, I'm gonna add some whipped cream, a drizzle of chocolate sauce, and to make sure everybody knows that it's a peanut butter cup latte, I'm gonna add some mini peanut butter cups. Ta-da! And here we have our peanut butter cup latte. Dessert in a cup. I totally get that peanut butter flavor in there, and with the whipped cream and chocolate sauce on top, this is literally a peanut butter cup in a cup. Alright, so moving on to our next one, I thought I would make a caramel apple spice latte. There's always caramel spice cider, but I decided to spike it up with some coffee and milk, and it totally works. In my medium saucepan, I'm gonna add in 1 cup of apple juice, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I'll stir everything up, let it come to a boil, and I'll just boil it down for about 10 minutes until it becomes a nice and thick syrup. Here's how you can tell when it's ready. I'll just take my finger and draw a line down on my spatula. If the liquid doesn't come back together, then it's ready. The reason why I'm making this syrup first instead of mixing apple juice with the milk is because when I tested it, it actually curdled the milk. I think it's because it's too acidic or something. So making this syrup nice and thick will hold up to the coffee and the milk when you mix it all together. I'll pour it into a jar and I'll save what I don't use for the rest of the week. I thought if I'm gonna go through the trouble of making the syrup, I might as well make enough to last me through the week. Now in a mug, I'm gonna add in about a tablespoon of my apple syrup. Then I'll put on my Vietnamese coffee filter, add 2 tablespoons of ground coffee, tamp it down, and pour in some hot water. Drip, 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 drip. Done. Here I have a cup of steaming hot milk, and I'll use my Aero Latte to make some foam. Perfect. I'll pour my milk into the mug, holding the foam back. And once it reaches the top, I'll just scoop in my foam. Gorgeous! Now I'll draw in some zigzags with my caramel sauce. And here we have my caramel apple spiced cider latte. So good! That was so good. I love the caramel drizzle on top. It's just so flavorful. And then paired with the spiced apple syrup, you can really taste the fruitiness of the apples here. You guys have to try this one. It's really unique. Moving on to our last one, which is the cranberry white chocolate mocha. In my medium saucepan, I'm gonna add in 1 cup of whole frozen cranberries, Cranberries are really popular in the fall, especially during Thanksgiving, and this drink will take you right on into the holidays too. 1/4 cup of sugar and 3/4 cup of water. I'll stir it up, then bring it to a boil for about 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes a nice and thick syrup. When it starts to boil, I'm gonna mash it down so we get all that rich cranberry flavor and color. Once my cranberry sauce is ready, I'm just gonna mash it through my strainer. And here we have this bright red, beautiful cranberry syrup. I'm mashing this through my strainer because I want to get rid of the skin and the seeds from the cranberries. Alright, to finish it up, in my mug, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of chopped up white chocolate. Make sure to chop up the white chocolate finely so that it can melt evenly in the hot milk and coffee. Then I'll drizzle in a little bit of my cranberry syrup. And finally, I'll make my coffee in the filter. Same process, ground coffee, hot water, and let it drip. Drip, 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 drip. And once it's done, I'll remove the filter and give it a stir until the white chocolate's dissolved. If it's not fully dissolved, the steaming hot milk will help everything come together. Like this. Voila! And then to top it all off, I'm gonna add some whipped cream, white chocolate shavings, and a swirl of my cranberry syrup. So beautiful. Let's give it a try. The tartness from the cranberries, especially the syrup on top, really sets this mocha apart, and I love white chocolate too. This drink actually reminds me of the cranberry bliss bars at Starbucks. So good! I hope you guys liked my 3 new fall latte recipes. I love coming up with new flavors and seeing what works, and these definitely worked. Comment below and let me know which one you would try first, and also don't forget to check out my 3 other fall latte videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!